Hello everyone, welcome back to another installment of Tina's Tiny Thursdays, where I make artwork and then lose paintbrushes that are directly in front of me. Hello. Oh, dang it! I did it again. I forgot to change the photo for which was last week's. Goodness gracious. I'm a mess. I am a mess. I'm so forgetful. And I sent it to myself last night so I could have it on my computer. Yeah, because that is not what I made last week. Well, not last week, the other day. These are what I made the other day. Spider-Man, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Knuckles the Echidna. I made those for my nephew's birthday because he turned 9 on Tuesday. And he had a wonderful birthday, and thank you to everybody that said happy birthday to him, whether it was during the stream or during the shorts. He was really happy with the paintings, and he had a really good birthday. So I'm glad that he enjoyed himself and that you guys all wished him a happy birthday and were so kind and sweet to him. Okay, that is a huge photo of my hand. Gotta squeeze it down. Bear with me for just a moment. Oh gosh, I keep clicking the wrong layer. Okay. Oh no, it's okay. It was like the keystrokes were trying to catch up with how many times I pressed the button, and then it just started to slow down ridiculously. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Okay. There we go. So, the correct last stream art is there. Hey, Misfortune 500. Long time no see, right? I had another canvas. Oh, okay. It's all the way over here. Alright, so enough about the other day. Today I'm going to be painting left-handed because I don't know what I did. I don't know if I was drawing too much on Monday or gaming too much on Tuesday. Something I did, my right hand just is not, yeah, it just feels a little janky. Yes, we're painting left-handed today. So, I've got I've got like well, I say basic, but it's not. I've got a scene in front of me that I'm gonna try and warm up with. If you guys have any suggestions, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, say it in the chat and let me know what you guys want to see. I do have a brace. I don't always wear it when something gets irritated because I don't know. I guess I forget that I have the brace, but I do have it. It's in one of the cubbies behind me. I used to have to wear it all the time back when I worked at Foot Locker because I was always lifting stuff and then moving inventory around because they just refused to hire a stock person for us, even though I requested, for them to. And I searched as the assistant manager. I searched to get a stock guy, but then the store managers just didn't always listen to my input, even though they weren't always doing their job, and I'd have to do their job and my job. But I would always jack it up whenever I was working at Foot Locker, so some days I would wear it for the whole shift or half shift, or because I always end up being the one having to do inventory. Glad I'm not there anymore, though. Glad I'm not there anymore. A little bit more purple. I'm slowly adding the magenta. If you want to see an anime character, you can go ahead and suggest it. I don't know how well it'll turn out with this other hand, but yeah, you can suggest it, and I'll do my best. But this specific scene that I'm working on right now, no, it's not anime. It's just some mountains in a field, something just to kind of get the juices flowing with this hand. That's a weird sentence. I do not like the way that I said that. Just trying to get the, I guess, coordination together. Makings of a sunset right there, or sunrise, one of the two. Probably more like sunrise. I'm gonna get a touch of pink in there though. That is not what I meant to do, but I kind of like it. We're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with things today. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I feel like my posture gets so awkward anytime I do this left-handed. So I'm so far. When I paint right-handed, I'm basically up on the painting, you know. When I do it left-handed, it's like, I don't know, afraid. Like I'm afraid to get close. Because I feel like I'm looking at this painting like how my dad looks over his glasses. Because he's far-sighted, not nearsighted, or is he? Whatever. When he looks over his glasses to try and see what's right in front of him. I forget if nearsighted means that you can see up close, or if you can't. Okay, this cloud is getting away from me. perhaps I should move on to the next part of the piece. I'm about to drop my phone for the 5th time today. Putting some white in there, try and get some mist going. Above that. Get some more mist in there, just a touch more white. Hi, Mark. So what happens if you mess up with your left side? You'll be painting with the tip of your nose next time. Maybe. Or maybe I'll be painting with my teeth. We'll see. I have seen some people paint with, like, paintbrushes in their mouths or painting with their toes. And there's a part of me that's like, I wonder if I could do that. But also there's a part of me that's like, I am so clumsy and accident prone, I don't want to, you know, kind of speak it into existence that I would need to paint with my feet or my mouth. Or my teeth, rather. Touch up these clouds a little bit now that I have a smaller brush in my hand. I'm gonna mix pink and magenta together. Maybe get a touch of blue in there too. Facts, misfortune, yeah. Because when I was a kid, I saw this movie, gosh, I can't think of the actor that was in it, but he could write with both his left and right hand, and I was so fascinated by that. And so when I was a kid, sometimes I would practice writing with my left hand, but it never looked any good. And then one summer when I was like 18, 19, I was like, no, I'm gonna really learn how to do this. And then I did something to my wrist that summer. And so then I had to use my left hand for things. And so I'm just, yeah. I don't want to cause a situation where it's like, well, I mean, that's just a coincidence, but I don't want to do something else. My left hand, when I write, because when I go right-handed, sometimes I'll slant up the direction. I don't know why. Sometimes when I do a text portrait, I will switch to my left hand if my right hand gets tired, but I try not to do it too much because I can see the noticeable difference between like the writing style on my left hand. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but there's one Joker portrait that I made, like near the bottom, you can clearly tell there's like a difference in the, I guess some people just think it's a different font because most people think I do it digitally, but I do not. That is 90% water. Okay. It's not too bad now. Just wanted to lighten that up a little bit. Just trying to get some different values in these hills that I'm making. Making some parts more green, some parts more yellow, some parts that are in shadow, have a little bit of blue in them. Just kind of playing around and experimenting. Trying to get the lighting. make a little bit more in shadow, so I'm adding some more blue to this. My painting is still good with the left. Thank you, Miss Fortune 500. It is definitely easier for me to paint with my left than to write with it. But I do have some practice doing it with the left. Because there have been other times where I jacked up my hand and then switched. So this isn't my first rodeo, but it is something that I don't usually do. If I remember correctly, I think the last time I painted something with my left hand was in maybe November. Hey, Kiwi! Happy Thursday to you. This other side. That should be enough for now. Getting a little bit of a darker green. Oh! Mix that with a touch of blue. It's gonna... Oh, I don't have any black. That is all dried up. Touch of black. If I can open this. There we go. A touch more blue. Make some trees in the background. I don't like that tree. dark green. Gonna leave some of this open right here so I can make a path. Hey, Miss Grits and Butter, how you doing? This is a little too bright still. Let me get a touch of blue to mix into the brown so that kind of desaturate it a little bit. Make it a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Completely lost it. Putting it in shadow, I guess. Afternoon is going pretty good. Bless you, Gino. Let me ask y'all a question. Don't y'all think that McDonald's breakfast hours should be a little bit longer? Because I think the fact that I can't get a McGriddle at 11 is just ridiculous. I know to some people that's lunchtime, but I just feel like if it has AM in the time frame, then I feel like there should be like a transitional period, because I get, you know, wanting fries and stuff by 10 a.m. But I just feel like 11 a.m., like maybe they should still just have the option, you know? Because there were times when, you know, I'd be going to work and, you know, I clock in at like 11:30 and there'd be a McDonald's like right in front of my job, and then I'd go there and then I'd want a McGriddle, but I missed the time period by a couple minutes to get a McGriddle. And I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like they should, I got this in the wrong hand. I feel like they should just, you know, be a little bit lackadaisical with the time period from breakfast to lunch. That's just me. Because whenever I think about like redeeming like the free breakfast sandwich in the McDonald's app from the rewards, and I'm like, oh wait, I can't, because by the time I drive there, they're gonna be serving lunch, and I'm not gonna be able to get my McGriddle. I don't know, maybe I'm not the best person to be angry about this, because sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, I want a pizza right now. And it's like 9:30. I guess I just want food when I want it, and when I can't get it, I'm just upset. Putting down some flowers. I don't want them all to be pink though. Let me, oh, orange is right in front of me. Orange flowers. Oh, that one's really big. I should make this trail a little bit just like move the grass a little bit that way. There we go. I am almost done with this one. I just want to lighten up the sky a little bit. If you guys have if you have any suggestions on what you want to see next, let me know in the comments. I like it. I think it was a nice little warm-up. Like I said, I don't think I've painted anything with my left since November. I could be wrong, but... I did get your email, yeah. I did get your email. I just haven't updated the the things. But thank you, Grits and Butter, thank you. Looking at some references. Kind of thinking about doing an animal, but I don't know about the logistics of that, but maybe. It's been a while since I made a lion. Maybe I'll give that a go. This might be a terrible idea. lion. I think I'm going to give this lion some blue undertones. So I'm just gonna make a light blue and then cover the canvas and then build from there with my browns and my yellows. This feels so awkward. Now that we have this mostly blue background, I'm gonna start sketching in some of the face parts. Bone structure, yeah. Bone structure. Face parts, okay. Like this side is a little bit in more, so I need to try and either adjust that or match on the other side. So I've basically blocked out where the face should be, and this is the rest of this is gonna be the lion's mane. Right now, I'm just trying to load up some hair. Just kind of blocking that area. So I'm gonna go back in with smaller strokes and a smaller brush later on, but as of right now, I'm just blocking out the area. And that's really what you want to do with hair. You don't want to think about the individual strands. You want to think about the whole shape of whether it's human hair or cat hair or whatever. You want to think about the shape of the hair as one single piece and then deal with the individual lighting after you have the shape of it blocked off. Another important thing when you're working on hair is to think about the direction that the hairs are laying, because you know, they have like lions, they have like hair like going at the bottom of like their mouths, it goes like straight down, but at the part where the mouth split, it goes one side to the left, one side to the right. And so if you were just like to paint it like all going in the same direction, like all downward, then you wouldn't well, it's kind of downward, but you know, the whiskers go to the left and the right. But so if you were all to paint like the same like directional downward, then you wouldn't get all like the volume of it and whatnot. So it's important not only to think about the hair, but what direction it's going. And then once you have the direction that the hair is going into, and then you have the overall shape, that's when you can go into smaller details about the hair. Like there are some parts of the mane where, because the line that I'm looking at, it's like backlit, so it's like most of it is in shadow. But there are like hairs like at the very edge that are being caught by the sunlight, so they're very bright, very vibrant. And so they have like more of an orange hue to them because it has that sunlight glow. So there's a lot of that on the outer edge, but there are areas where that kind of goes in as well. Hey, Yurdiverse! Yeah, I was Bob Ross about a week or two ago. Happy Thursday. I should paint an ear before I do all this hair. Oh, thank you! I love making them. Down the ears. I'm gonna get a little bit more moisture on my brush because it's not spreading well. That could just be the way I'm holding it with my left hand, but marking in some of the darker areas since I already have this dark color on my brush. You know, this is not as difficult as I thought it would be doing this with my left hand. That's about where the eyes are supposed to go. They're a little darker than that, but, well, not darker, they have like, you know, it looks like Lion's got like the black eyeliner thing going on. But I'm just gonna leave it like that for right now, because I don't feel like going into those super tiny details, because a lot of the face still hasn't been put in yet. Going with a thin layer of this light pink. Kind of just doing that all over. And then I'll come back and adjust things in a little while. Oops, almost got paint on that painting. So I'm gonna go in, make some more of like the highlight hairs, have like this orange glow on them. Switch to this tinier brush. And go in and make the hairs around the ears. Really paying attention to what direction the hair is laying. So flip it around like that, so it's a little easier for my left hand. Hello, DJ General T. How you doing today? I've been doing good. I did something to my right hand, so it's a little janky today. So I'm using my left. But other than that, I'm doing real good. Oh no! You okay though? Okay, that's good. So I know not having power sometimes can just affect a lot of stuff. Low power for 4 days now. Oh, wow. Can't say I've ever experienced that. There were a couple times when I was a kid, I was like in late elementary, middle school. We had lived in a part of Michigan that got like a lot of tornadoes and like power outages. I guess the grid up there just wasn't well built. So we'd like lose power for like a day or two, but never 4 days. It was like a real rural area that we had lived in. Do you know when the power is going to be restored? lot of down trees and power lines. Oh, it's flooding too? Dang. Well, I suppose if there's a hurricane, but the flooding just went down yesterday after 4 days of 2-foot water. That's crazy. Well, I hope everything goes alright. You will be in my prayers. Yeah, I understand. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope they get the grid together and you'll be able to go back to normal life. That's really terrible. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, see you next time. Hurricane season doesn't end until November 1st? Oh my. Mark said, kind of looks like the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I'm not done yet. I was king of the forest. It's still a little too watery. I'm gonna try and thicken this up a little bit. Oh, did not mean to give the lion wingtip eyeliner. Oops. Oh. Okay, I was feeling pretty confident until the eyes came. Oh. Okay. Trying to get this brush to have less. Okay, there we go. I think I'm getting it. This might be too watery, and I might have started a little too much to the right. Yeah, it's a little goofy looking. know, I did not think this would take me this long. Thank you, thank you. I do think it looks significantly better than it did a couple minutes ago. Just didn't think it would take me this long. I mean, I am moving a little bit slower because I'm having to really think about my movements because this is my non-dominant hand, but... There's a part of me that feels like this part of its face isn't long enough. Like I need to... Like if I could move this part up like a centimeter or two, I think it'd be fine, but I don't think it's a bad painting. I think some of the proportions, now that I'm a little bit finished with it, I see some of the proportions are a little bit off, but it still looks like a lion though. Alright, so we got these two. I can go for a third. There's something on that canvas. Clean up these brushes. Okay, so depending how fast I can get through this one, the third one might be the final one for today. What about a lighthouse? Something with a lighthouse. It's been a while since I painted one of those. I know there's a lot of them in my state. Apparently some lighthouses are for rent in Michigan. Just run out of lighthouse and just be on the ocean by myself. I'd go nuts. I'd go nuts. This is pretty in Frankfort, Michigan. The Point Betsy Lighthouse. Okay, I'll do that. Now we got the makings of a sky, sort of. I'm trying to get that gradient in there. Can move these up a little bit. Back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. cutting in some grass. I'm getting too detailed with the land. Just need some the general. And then the house is like, it's like white and like burnt umber kind of. It's like a touch of purple. It's like between like burnt umber, not burnt umber. Well, it's like between like burnt umber and burnt sienna, like mixed with burgundy. Yeah. Like there's like an actual house attached to the lighthouse, not just like a traditional, you know, you think of a man alone in rough seas type lighthouse. This is like a quaint little place to live. Trying to mix together the right color. Still. Make this. I think I know the band Lighthouse. They had like a lot of like popular songs in like the mid 2000s, right? Oh, is today the 1 year? Grits and butter? I don't even think I realized. You followed me 1 year ago. Aww, as of the 13th. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for sticking with me this past year. Lost my lighthouse. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then there is... I don't know how straight I'll be able to get these lines since this is my left hand. trying really hard to have straight lines. I'm trying so hard. It's not happening. Try and do the roof of the lighthouse. Hey Zamboni, how you doing today? Okay. uh, this one probably definitely will take me to the end of my 2 hours. Just want to say thank you to everybody that watched, whether that was for a couple minutes or for longer or like the whole stream. I appreciate you, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, because there's a million things you could be doing with your life, but you chose to spend a little bit of time with me and my tiny paintings, and I appreciate you. Thank you, you as well. I got a couple more minutes, not leaving just yet. I know that sounded like an outro, but not leaving just yet. Just wanted to say that I appreciate you guys. I suppose that's just my church background coming up, because the pastor would always, you know, have like 5 closings before service actually dismissed. I try not to do that when I preach. I try to, you know, when it's time to go, it's time to go, because I know people be hungry after church. Or they gotta go to work or, you know, something else, and so I try to wrap up quickly. I don't know if I'm gonna do like all the window detailing stuff, because I'm a little afraid to mess up the lighthouses. But I am going to do the ocean details. If I can get this brush pin, that is. I might have to not do my usual type of waves that are super duper intricate. Because again, it's very hard to make straight lines with this hand. But I will do my best to try and get this to look a little more realistic. I don't know why I'm tilting my whole body at this weird angle. I could just move the canvas instead of moving my body. Thank you! I'm glad you're enjoying it. Over here. Oh, I did not extend the water over there. I will do that once I finish with this grass. In the grass. There's like some rocks over here. I'm not doing a ton of detail with these rocks. I do want some of them in shadow though, so I'm gonna get some blue. Try not to go overboard with it though. Just tap. There we go. Maybe I will make a window or two. I'm gonna finish this part of the lighthouse. Okay. Window there. Few seagulls. couple seagulls. Thank you! Alright everybody, these were our 3 paintings for today. I hope you guys enjoyed and had a good time. I had a good time. And I'm always surprised at what I can actually do with my left hand. So this was a nice fun little exercise, and I'm glad that you guys had a good time. I will catch you guys next week on Tuesday. Have an amazing weekend and be safe out there. And yeah, just have be safe, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!